hit?
Yeah.
Not me, you. Well, if you're wondering why I got the dash out of my car, why I got this in front of me, why I got everything tore out of here, we're putting a Holley dash in this thing. We're putting the 12.3 Pro dash. I'm gonna put my turn signals and everything on there, some inputs and outputs, hopefully. Just gonna upgrade the system and get more inputs and outputs along with the Terminator X. I believe it's coming down the line with its new software. You're gonna be able to have more inputs and outputs. But yeah, we're gonna get that installed, and then we're gonna go out and test drive this thing. I didn't want to go out and test drive it and not have any way to monitor anything. I knew I was gonna buy this dash. So yeah, welcome to the next video. Welcome back to the channel. Drop a like, comment down below. Let me know what you think of this dash when it gets done. And yeah, we'll just get installing this thing. First things first, we pulled this out. It was right here. It was behind that and behind that thing right there. But we're gonna put the dash right here, lay it flat. I'm probably gonna mount it. It's got some holes where you can mount it. I'm hoping I'm gonna be able to mount it kind of off right here and right there, hopefully. And then all the wiring will run to this pin. I can get everything I need, fuel level sender, all that good jazz, power, I think, ground, everything I need to put this thing in here and make it look like it come from the factory 30 years later with a 12.3 inch dash. Well, unfortunately, I broke the piece that goes right here. This was something I was trying to mock up, but this screen's pretty big. They do send you a cutout, like so. That's basically the back side of that. So what I'm gonna do is go to Home Depot. I'm going to pick up some ABS plastic or some sort of plastic. I'm gonna trace that down there, trace this little thing, and then I'm gonna make a mock-up as well. I'm gonna put bolt holes in it for right here, and maybe right here, put some spacers, I think, perhaps. That way this thing will tilt out, because if you see, this has a little bit of tilt, and I want it to sit flush and level with there. So I'm gonna hop to the Home Depot, and we'll get this thing installed. So we're back from Home Depot. Here's the template they give you with the screen. I'm basically gonna lay the template in here and try to match it up with the factory holes to where the blue part that I broke earlier mounts right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this out, then I'm gonna put it on a piece of cardboard and measure my holes. Measure the holes from here to here and over here, and lay it out and put the cardboard in there, and then I'm gonna transfer it to this and make sure it fits up right.
Many hours later.
As you can see, I got it mounted. What I was doing with the plastic thing on the back really didn't work too well, so I'm just gonna make some brackets that go behind it. But that's basically where it's gonna sit. I'm gonna flick this thing on, show y'all how it works. Pretty freaking cool. Simply wired, ground and power over there. It's freaking cool. Got all these different things so you can swipe. Fully customizable. You can put different kinds of backgrounds. I know there's a ton of videos on the internet about this thing, but it's freaking cool. I've wanted one for a freaking long time. But yeah, why not we'll just start it up, see how it works. How about that? Well, as you can see, we got everything in. The dash works really well. I mean, check it out. I gotta pull the stuff off of it. Dash is in, computer's in over there. Eventually, at some point, we're gonna drive this thing down the road. But right now, we're actually gonna head up to my brother's house. My nephew, who's fixing to turn 16, just finished his car. We're gonna get the first start on it. It's a 84 Fairmont Futera. Got a 6.0 in it. But yeah, we're gonna hop up to his house. We'll catch you when we get there. And yeah, we're gonna get the first start up on it. Maybe I'll give y'all a rundown before I get there, kind of show you what it looks like, and let them explain what it is. But yeah, we'll see when we get there. Well, we're here. Maiden voyage. Let's go. My nephew. What you got? What is it?
It's a 1982 Ford Fairlight with a 6.0 swap.
6.0 4L80E Mega Squirt. Kind of like my first setup. It's a little rough around the edges, but
Oh yeah.
it's what it's meant to be.
Show them how short the exhaust is right
Oh, yeah. This thing is gonna be ultra loud. Lord, I didn't know it was that short.
Cthulhu's gonna come out of the ground.
It's gonna be loud, but anyways, you know what we're here for. We're here for the first startup, like I said earlier. So check it out. Little ghetto rigging. We get going on, check everything. Cause he does stuff ghetto.
Race car, man. Race car.
It's not quite a race car yet, but we're getting there. Anyways, get that started up.
Alrighty.
Fire it up, Bryce.
What happens?
Alright, tell me when to turn it over.
Go for it.
But it's got a raspy sound to it. Kind of sound like I got a blower cam in it, but that's the sloppy stage too. Well, as you can see, we made it back home from checking out my nephew's car. That thing is wicked cool, wicked awesome. I mean, it's a 6.0, like I said, 480E, sloppy stage 2 cam, but we're back at the house. I have gotten a tune from a good buddy of mine called TC Tune. I'm going to drop his link to his channel right here, and his logo should be down here in the bottom. He sent me a couple tunes. You know, he knows a lot more about this Holley stuff than I do, but this tune's pretty dialed in. I had been driving around on it for a couple days before I made this. I want to make sure it was working right. But I do get to control the boost, so we're going to go out and turn the boost up and see how this thing does. What I got is a 4-port Mac valve. It's open loop boost control. It's pretty simple. It's over here in the outputs. Go to the outputs. It's a PWM. And we're going to start out about 40% duty cycle. I've been fooling around with this a little bit off camera. But yeah, we're going to go out there and turn it up and see what happens. Well, going out to make, like I said, the first boost hit. It's on like 40% duty cycle, which should be, I think this is going to be like 6 or 7 pounds. She hadn't rode in here yet with the good tires and a little bit more boost. It's all been on wastegate. So this is going to be interesting. Ready for your first hit?
Yeah.
Not me, you.
Okay.
That's only 4.2 pounds-ish. Ready for your first hit?
Yeah.
Not me, you.
Okay.
That's only 4.2 pounds-ish. So I know I said it was 40% duty cycle. It's actually only about 10, and this thing doesn't activate up until 45% in this area, so I'm just gonna slide all these to like 25-ish because I've already been fooling around with it, so I know kind of about where it's gonna do. That should make 6.5, 7 pounds.
Looks like a backwards American flag.
Yeah, it does look like a backwards American flag. All right, back to another hit. All right, here we go. Yeah, I only made about 5 pounds. I think I gotta throw some more duty cycle at it. It's not quite working. So we'll pull over, throw some more duty cycle at it, make another hit. There it say 25.
Yeah.
Make them about 40. All right, this is 40% duty cycle.
Can't see it. It's fine.
6 pounds. Gotta throw some more duty cycle at it. Should make a little bit more than that. We're gonna try to end up around the 10 to 12 range. I don't want to get too crazy with it. It's still on 93, so I'm gonna keep turning up the boost. So this is 45% duty cycle. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be 7-ish pounds, give or take a little bit. We'll find out right here. These cars get ahead of us a little bit. Exactly 7 pounds. out there and throw some more duty cycle at it. Like I said, I'm trying to get it to 10 or 12. I'm letting her man the duty cycle table. It's just a lot easier to do it that way. Inbounds, like I said, getting pretty close to being dialed in. I want to thank Trevor and TC Tunes so much for getting this thing dialed in. It's literally, the ARs are dead on. 50, this is 54% duty cycle. Let's see what it does. A little over 10 pounds, about, I think about right around 11, not quite on 11, but right around 11. I'm probably going to just leave it right there. I think it's plenty quick enough for what I'm going after. One more final hit, just to kind of see what it feels like again. Make sure that the boost is holding good and steady. Should make right around 10, 11 pounds, which is where I want it to be. And when we go to the track, we're going to turn it up a little bit more. I got a little bit more room, so we'll see what happens. Here we go! That's perfect. It's 12 pounds. It's right where I want it to be. I hit 0 boost cut. It does pretty well. Cannot complain. Alright, well, time to take it back to the house, and yeah, we'll kind of talk about what we did in this video, what we're going to do for the future, and what's coming, and I'll show you a little sneak peek for the next video. Like I said, we're going to go over what we did. I put the Holley dash in. The thing is nasty. Like I said, it's crazy. You can swipe from dash to dash, dash. All the turn signals work. It is insane. We turned up the boost on the tune. Shout out to TC Tune and Steve Blick for helping me out with that. This thing is sick. That might be a sneak peek for the next video. You never know. Man, this thing is nasty. And it's so much fun at like 11, 12 pounds. It just screams. That S480 is, it's making some scene. It spools pretty quickly. Yeah, just check it out, man. Nothing like the classic 80s shit box to make some power. I also might have another surprise in the garage. Let's hop in there and check that out. That's the sneak peek right there. Just kidding. Maybe this is it. Y'all saw that sneak peek? Stay tuned for the next video. I'm not sure if I will actually put that one in the next video or the track visit. Anyways, if you've been watching for a while, you know the message. If you ain't on the brake, you better be on the skinny pedal, son. We out of here.